Oh, I'm in. Let me see if I can. The, how can I have the chat? Okay, so I'm in here. Oops. And hmm, see this videos and I don't know. Let's see. Very good. And okay. Now, finally, welcome here, guys. Welcome to ICN. To ICN slow games. Slow games. Okay, so guys, like I mentioned before, very happy to have the chance and the opportunity to be with you. Um, we're gonna go into our chess kits, and we're ready to go over to our slow games of the serious games today afternoon. We have serious matches. Let's just get right away. Okay, so now we have this very important game. We have Darren versus Elliot right away. What could I call it? Elliot the Fire versus Darren Reese. Darren is like the recorder, right? This is such a great memory in chess. One of the best memories I have seen when it comes to chess. I mean, I know him. He has been telling me all the time. So, coach, what is? I mentioned even if I go over a game, um, when I go in over one of these games, something that really happens is that even if I show the game a year or sometime after, he'll still remember the game. So that's actually one of the great qualities I see here in this position. They play some sort of a Spanish um, opening word. Rather quick was e4, e5, knight f3, bishop b5, and takes, and then d4. And now suddenly black is up a pawn, but he can make his king fit a little bit uncomfortable because the king is in the middle of the board. So after this e4, knight d2, f5, and now we have this position. It's a good rich, the fired. He's not joking around these days. His chess, he just beat Louis this morning, where he was playing Louis such a strong opponent, certainly a 1500, 1400 rated player when it comes to live chess also. So Louis was like some sort of secret new weapon that PS11 got back, so they can have a really strong team that had great chances when it came for nationals. I see. Yeah, so this is it. Um, from over there, we could definitely um, see that it was a little bit excuse me, let me do something here. Little bit of light to help. So basically from here, from this position, yeah, we could say that oh, black is up a couple pawns for sure, and um, but this bishop, for example, this bishop over here, it's not so easily to the game right now, and well, this could be. Now let's just go back here and get into Jude and Maxwell, Super Max Stringer. So Matt's playing versus Jude, Big K, one of the Big K, just like, I mean, he has to be a strong player because when you think about it, I mean, Jude Kazan is like, he has a K on his last name. So that said, I think K names are totally related to chess. Should make you already a strong player because when you think about it, you have Kramnik, you have Gary Kasparov, you have Anatoly Karpov. Those are the big Ks. Oh, and ex former second place champion, Viktor Korchnoi. So those are very big Ks that you want to put in. So Jude has a K. So let's see. Very particular, and usually, let me see, he's playing today. Oh yeah, he's faithful to his London system, something that I agree when it comes for chess, and that's totally amazing. So yes, rook goes to AA. Now the knight is under a little bit under attack, and I don't know. It seems like actually black is doing quite all right, right? These pieces are active, and yep. I don't like the fact that this rook on h1, it's not participating yet in the game. We're gonna go over now to show. It's, oh my goodness, show is on track. Very, very good versus Vigo. Oh my good. The Viking versus Showtime. Very, very nice. Let's see what was the opening here. Caro-Kann. Vigo's been playing the Caro-Kann as a nice defense. I think even here in this position, the pawn e6 move is a pawn sacrifice. So it was very interesting. Pawn takes and then just play d4 maybe. And yeah, and you do get the king side weakness and you get the e5 square. Maybe knight g5 could be a move. Maybe not easy for well, black to try to see if he can play some c5 ideas, but bishop e3, knight d4. This is perfectly fine for it. Now we have this position. Also, bishop g4 could have been play. Yeah, and yeah, because it's doing it. He has such a, yeah, it's like a game equal. I can definitely say that black is, yeah, now a5, and yeah, this is a mistake. I mean, not like a mistake, big mistake, but something that you really want to see here on this position is that the move d5, maybe it's better. Let me see, because you avoid black from using the c5 squared. So d5 could be a possibility. I don't like the fact that it maybe capture right away, but maybe let's see. So pawn takes c5. If knight takes c5, then knight b5. Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean, you do have some sort of initiative. If you take with the knight d4 can become a little bit of an initiative for white, right? Yeah, you could probably say that queen f3 is happening really quick. Yeah, you can also open up the game a little bit since the lights, the dark square bishop, like the black is like a couple moves away from developing. And this queen e2 move is not the move you wanted to play. Knight d4 was way much more active move. Now queen c7, this is pretty reasonable. Still, you have to face with other stuff, but wait up. This is like a pawn, maybe. Yes. So maybe the pawn is a little bit loose on C2 in a way, but I don't know. I will probably definitely say that white is doing okay because the thing about white doing okay in this position is a little bit just ahead in development. I will probably say that black has the bishop pairs, and this will be a great asset when it comes to the end game on the position. And considering that it is like an open game, and you're having all this open lines like the C file. It's a very important file that black just getting. I will definitely agree with that. But hey, before you get to the end game, right? You have to think about that the middle game. It's right over there. So this is for sure something we want to see on the position. I am seriously saying this, yeah. But this could be very interesting. Most games, very tough field. Oh, we do have nobody, nothing less, but we have Mr. Aban Chamadia in. Beautiful. Such strong players today. Let's see, let's go under 1,000. And under 1,000, we have serious games. We have Matthew Wu on deck. Matthew Wu, the astronaut. Look at that versus Leonidas. He's making all the way through over there. And let's see how it goes. Let's see. So, wait, am I able to see? No. Okay, so I'm in. Let's see how Matthew is doing now. And if this was a check, and after this check, rookie won, and let's see. So what can I say? Well, definitely black has his up material, but his king is not that safe anymore right now because the special CA just has he's down like when it comes for development. One thing I could definitely say is that yeah, that this is the situation right now. So white must be sharp right now and try to keep the game going with the initiative. You need to try to keep initiative um, on the game, so that way you try to create something here on the position. Well, let me see this move now. Where we getting? Yep, 496. So he's down Leonidas, which is also a very strong player. So let's just say that this is very, very, very tough game. Got Jeremy versus Akash. Look at that, Leonidas and Akash. PS116 on action on deck. Proud to see that. From here, I could literally say that yes, this position is something like this. Let's see. I mean, it seems like White's trying to look for some sort of initiative on the king side, the gladiator, in this case, Jeremy. And I will probably say this might be possible, but he has to be precise too, because otherwise, if this is not really happening, then I guess he has his backward pawn on C2 that, it could become a problem and actually give black an advantage when it goes to an endgame. So that's it is. So So yeah, this is what we're seeing for today. So yeah, let's see. Let's go now to net sections under 700. Yesterday, I literally apologize because I wasn't checking that much. So we have good matches. Oh, we have Donovan on deck too. Kelvin versus Adam. Let's say 130 versus 139. A Ninja is on deck. I guess Coach Matthew Jefferson should be very happy on seeing this. Castles, Berkeley. And now we have, well, this is very interesting game actually. We can see there is like extra pawn for white. Not easy to say that material on this pawn will be a decisive factor. The fact is because of opposite side castle position. So whoever has the chances to open up lines and try to attack opponent's king will be in a better shape. White is up a pawn, but you know, it's Black is trying to create something out here, but I don't know. It still has a lot of easy way to get the position really going over here. So I guess I should be like, okay, so you are not definitely having me here. Totally not. So yeah, well, this queen d3 move. I don't know. I will have probably try to choose a little bit much more active plan and just put the queen on d3 in this case. Just like come over here, put the rook on b1, something like that. So try to attack. Not trying to suggest any moves because you know we're live streaming right now while the tournament keeps going. But although I still have some sort of delayed, and yeah. But let's see how it goes. Yeah. Queen f5, yeah. Trading pieces should be okay for white since he's up a pawn. That's for sure. Yeah. I'm not saying the trading on these hits should be probably the very best, but it's also not that bad when it comes for it. But yeah, should be okay for him. Let's watch my friend Donovan here, PS11 versus Jackson at 130. So we have his position, and I think, yes, Donovan will win the game for sure in this position because he has the 2 points. So why should win? Let's just go back to tournament, and we're going to go now under 300. Hello, guys. See how you guys are doing over here. We have Ryan and Ave from PS59. Beautiful. Let's see. As we can see over here, and you guys probably checking on, we have, oh, so material seems like even. On both kings are not in their best when it comes to safety. And this is a very, very interesting, sharp game. This is just beautiful. Let me see who's out there. Other guys. Hey. Okay. I'll advise the parents today that come and watch the streaming from the tournament. If your kids wants to have the chance and the opportunity to see the games, to be analyzed, this is a good moment. We can see in this position White has to just knight on d5, but you also cannot just ignore the fact that the White king is also a little bit into a uncomfortable situation himself, right? Because you can see that the queen has this diagonal around here, and this bishop has this diagonal over here. Maybe, you know, if something can use the c file. For now, this rook is not able to use the c file. If we put this rook on c, this could be a problem on c1 square for the White king. But you cannot just ignore this king, who could be under attack. We have this pawn on f6. The queen is very well placed over here in a sensible way. And we can see that the rook, even White's rook, is x-raying the king. So yeah, very sharp game. This would be a a game where computers will love it. There'll be so much into it. And there are actually nice, interesting sacrifice moves around here as I'm watching. This is beautiful ideas. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Queen B8, Queen A8 was also very interesting, I think. Was just trying to attack the, yeah, look at this move. It's a very strong idea going on here. And is this what it is? Yep, now this is a bigger mistake. I think that King E2 would have give you some chances maybe. And now, whoa. This is going to be checkmate. Oh, great game by Abai. Amazing game. So proud. Good game, guys. Both of you. Was not a joke. So we have all these games going on. Very good. Let's just go back to the Sharks. And we still have the game between Vigo and Show going on. I will probably say that it's like 4-6 and versus 4. So white is up a pawn. Yeah, and I could, well, yeah, so now black, oh, okay, so black did castle his king. I was wondering myself, he lost the right to castle by any chance. And yeah, we could say that, yeah, white is just way better. The reason why is because you can see, well, he's up a pawn and he has his queen's high pawn majority, and the knight on d7 definitely doesn't have easy access squares right now. So you still must be a little bit careful. But if the knight can get a good outpost, could do a good challenge against this, especially for now in the middle game, of course, based on the fact that the pawn on e5 could become a weakness for white. So yeah, the game seems very interesting, but it's going to be a little bit long game to go. I like the fact that both players are very serious. They're not moving around pieces and just, so they're actually taking their time, which makes this a very good game. This is what I'm highly advising to every kid over here in New York. If you're playing and you just want to do this, home, we're trying to improve ourselves in our chess. We want to have the chance to perform and to play serious games. You don't want to have just like, oh, let me just move my piece. Let me just look. If you're able to play these games in a very strong way as a training, you go home, you're watching the videos that we're posting with your lessons as after school you're attending. I'm pretty sure you guys will improve your chess by far. So doing a little bit of chess every day will definitely get kids to be stronger. And I think once we go back out there, we're going to have a way much more stronger competition, something that we all can be definitely proud of from our jobs and get it done for it. So, yep, this is a very strong game. Let's see. I think some of the tournament games are already going into their second round, under 1,000. Let me see. So we have this game between Jeremy and Akash. Wow. The question should be, is this a draw? And you can see, yeah. Very good. So we have Akash and Jeremy. Good. Let's see. We might find ourselves into. I want to see if how is it going under 700? I think they already had this. So still one round game. They're still in, and they're going through. And this is oops, promoting. So Kelvin, the ninja, must be must win. I mean, you have a king and a queen. So the checkmate. Do we remember our lesson? Out of this, yes. Nice shadowing the king. First step, very good. get the queen as close to the king without not letting your queen to be captured. Now, what do? We do the copycat, very good, well done. And yep, that's the procedure. And you know it. Once you know it, it becomes standard. Actually, I think this session is about to begin there. Yeah. And we get them all. Let's see. Under 700 round of 3. Very good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, let's see how we are going from now. Good. So we have, let's see. Ninja versus Lower Lab. Look, guys, look who I have here with the coach. Summer, she's just, you know, it's always over on that now. She wants a little bit out of it. Uh-oh, wait, Summer, don't. Guys, yeah, I know. She came to the island with me, with the coach. This is where I like to be up now. So starting here in this position, you can see there's bishop e6. And okay, so this is Clark. So yeah, boy should be in control. So now let me see. I know Daniel as is on. Oh, just finish this game. We have Charles. We have Noah versus Jack West. A gladiator versus a ninja. Why not? So Jack is playing his regular Scandinavian defense. Very solid, easy to learn and opening. Defense, I mean, in this case. Yeah. So he's ahead in development. Pawn down, but with a lot of development. So this is one of the key ideas of find sometimes. This Scandinavian defense, they go very sharp with the bishop g4 line. And yeah, totally. Totally interesting. It's interesting. It's not, versus Noah. Ninja versus a gladiator. Make your bets. What are you guys? Who do you think it will get it? Patrick versus Donovan. Again, let's see Steven and Hunter. PS 230 versus PS 130. So Steven, it's literally PS 230. So I would probably say yes. I mean, there might be some compensation here for Black in the sense that he has a better pawn structure, say for King, although he is an exchange down, but he has a pawn for it. So let's see. Complicated, could get very complicated and messy sometimes. I think we can just ignore him sometimes. So yeah, but let's just go here over, guys. And what do we have? Now the games are very. Let's see if we have round two. Still round one going on. We have our main game. We go versus show in this position. And what was here? Let me see if I get this. Okay, so here, took, here, here. Rook c8. Oh my goodness. Might be a mouse sleep. Is that what happened? And yeah, need to watch out for those mouse slips. Oh yeah, it seems that even in this end game, this is a very nice lesson because the thing is that this is a double pawn. So one thing I always tell to kids as a part of their lesson is that when you see to have double pawns, just like in this case, one thing I want to say is that, okay, so there are these double pawns, but it's not easy for you to create a pass pawns because double pawns are very slow. So the, like this pawn is in the way of this guy. And these three pawns can easily stop this four pawns. So it's not easy for black to create a pass pawn in the position. If the pawn is on e4, you're ready to play f5, f4, and then e3. Maybe create some counterplay. But this is not the case. So yeah. Something that we will see here from the games. Now rook b8. Yeah, should probably be winning for white, but still struggle a little bit and see how we go, right? We don't want to. Let's see now, we're on under 1,000. We have Kian on deck. Very, very good. Let's see. So Kian, it's playing Emma Fu, the scientist from PS59, the guy that when I teach him an opening or any idea, he will understand it. He will just even remember it. all the way in. Let's see, what did they play? So they went for an Italian game. So yeah, Kian doesn't play. His brothers are like using Caro-Kann most of the time, but Kian most these days he works on these E5 positions that, yeah. Although trading on D5, it was way better, I think, to capture with the knight. And yeah, but now the E5 pawn. I mean now, yeah. So yeah, white is up at pawn, but this is like a double pawn here, and this is an isolated pawn here. So I would probably say that it's not easy for him to convert. So the game could be definitely equal, at least because of white has an extra pawn. If it was even in material, I would probably say that black is just better. But yeah, we got into this quick position, and let me see. Yeah, now white seems to be okay, way better, but still has to, black pieces came very active on the position. So, it's like the queen can hardly, you can stop protecting g3 because there are a few ideas with bishop g3, which is what he's probably looking towards on forehead. I don't know, may want to try to create some chances over here on the position. So yeah, interesting, guys. Let me see. Do I have any other game over? Oh, look at this. This is between PS33 guys. We have Wolfie versus Miles. The Mile. Miles the Mile. Oh. Wolfgang on deck. Wolfgang is no joke, guys. The wolf. It's here. Coming up. Yep. Takes on F2, takes with the pawn. Now that's rook on B1. The exchange will make the difference. We can notice also that this bishop is not spin so great. So let's see what's the main move. Main move should be winning. Black should be able to win this pawn. And then he has a post pawn over here which is a very strong piece for sure. And then, yeah. Let's go back. We should get another game between, let's go back. So this is KM versus Emma. Nice game. Tough one, but very nice game. Let's go under 700. Round 2 out of 3. Again, we got Sebastian, 139. Let's see, 11 versus Harrison, 139. So here so far, it says so with Let's see how it goes from here. Now the queen is like literally attacking this king, so yeah, probably not. It's gonna go the right way. Let's see if our top tournament match really finish. We're back on track. So we have Show versus Jude on, and now we have Vom versus Darren, Indira versus Maxwell, Indu, and we have the Biken versus Adrian. Good matchup, guys. Let's see. Whoa, this is another Carol Can. And I will probably say a lot of Caracan going on here. Rookie one, I guess there was a piece sacrifice in this position for, yeah. Usually I know that in this position, you don't want to get the knight here on F3 when you face this Caracan option, because the knight the knight doesn't have great scores over here. I've seen an ideas where you play the C3, Queen C2, Bishop to 392 position, and it's really, you know, working on the game. Yeah. And we're looking over here to see this game, which seems very, very sharp. I mean, there is like a checkmate threat, but now Rookie one happens. I know that this bishop is kind of like, trying it around here on the H2 square with the bishop and the queen. So the skin actually feels a little bit uncomfortable. The question here is how we make it work for Black. I mean, I will definitely think and say that, yeah, Black has his own ideas here, not so easy to stop them. This actually could be this could be dangerous for White. I will definitely say that. I guess Jude is taking now his time because he wants to think himself how he can organize and create some chances for the attack. This G5 move, I'm thinking myself, is this the best way to follow it up? I mean, G5 gets you into trying to play G4, I guess. Yeah, I agree, but Hmm. Interesting. Very sharp game. I think it's gonna take all my excitement from the game over here to go through. Coach Logan is on deck, watching after his kids. I was watching over this strong game, Coach Logan. Give me your opinion. Let's actually go and see Mr. Mr. Goodrich. Well, we don't have a game with Mr. Goodrich right now here. Just actually see if we have a game under 1,000. So Coach Logan is on deck. He can come up and help us out. Yeah, we only have Kian and Emma. We have the game between Matthew and Kian. So we do have Scandinavian defense. Matthew, Jack West, Scandinavian players over here. Very solid defense. Now he did try this. Oh, and then C6. Yeah, interesting possession at all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of maybe trying most of the time the Queen D6 variation against the Scandinavian or Queen D8 more than just trying that Queen A5 variation. There's a lot of pressure usually on the D4 pawn because you may say, yes, white wins a few tempos trying to attack the queen. But something we can see is that this knight on C3 maybe it's not so well placed because it's not adding any protection in here, and yeah, it doesn't let this pawn come to C3, and this is already an open file. Instead, the D4 pawn will become a target, and yeah, so it's just related to that. Interesting. I might start thinking about playing some Scandinavians myself. I think maybe Mr. Matthew has become an inspiration for me to watch it and play it. But Mr. Jack West also plays it. And there is actually a very, very good book. I kind of recommend it, and I say I think David Sperdam has a book on the Scandinavian, which is very sharp and really, really good. So yeah, and I always would probably advise to Scandinavian players to also play some Caro-Cans because pawn structure is very similar and ideas are also very similar in the sense of the pawn breaks and stuff like that. So yeah, why not? Why not use it and to play it? So I guess it's a little bit of my piece of advice from here. Um, Now we're gonna go for this, and we're under 300 sections. We got Daniel, PS11 versus PS33. Alexandra. Great. And let's see how. Okay, so say Alexandra. Okay, let me see how this top game will literally finish and how do we have our matches over here. So we have Yvonne and Darren. Top match. Sometimes I just don't want to go over it. because I don't want to say any moves, but yeah, I mean, here it seems in the position, for what I see, I would rather be. I mean, depend on the move. Of course, it has to be white's move in this position. Although on the net, knight b2 would be the move. Um, it's a very good game from Darren versus Avon. Although we have 6 pawn versus 5, so black is up a pawn, and yes, he has to probably be a little bit careful with when it comes to, yeah, what could be the best move? The best move here could be something like maybe b3 here, and then this. Yeah, I can definitely say that Darren, it's in a very good situation here. I think that black is doing okay. Black is just doing fine. Was interesting to see. What was the opening? A Caro-Can, maybe? Yes, it was a Caro-Can. So Darren did employ his Caro-Can. I always tell him to do this. So yes, this h6 move, g4, bishop d7. This has been played sometimes before. And yeah, very sharp up to here. So we have this king e2 move. If knight takes b2, what's the plan? Rook b1, check. I mean, rook b1, and then be active with the rook, I guess. Oh, it goes for this one. King e3. Mm-hmm. Oh, so now this makes the game to be up 2 pawns. And, well, you do have to be careful with your knight. It's a little bit out of play. And now, well, for now the knight it's solid. So I guess the game's switching. I will probably definitely say the black is just better. I don't see how white can coordinate the position. Rook h2, excellent positional maneuvering move. Rook goes to h2, and it's controlling and preventing the rook from going to c2. A very important part something worth mentioning is the fact that the rook on g5 now it's totally misplaced, but then this knight has a very strong outpost on f5. So the knight on g7 is coming to f5 outpost. And it will definitely make black's position to be preferred. Yeah, trading should be fine. I mean, you still need to be a little bit careful here with the black pieces because white has certain tricks on the game going on. And yeah. Yeah, because knight f5, king goes to d3, and even the knight is kind of attacking. You needed to face rook h7, and then knight g5 was a threat all the time during the game, and it kind of slowed down the position. Although you're up a few pawns, this move knight h5 kind of works. Hmm. Interesting. I've been thinking all these colleges over here. Yoshokechi, this is a very deep game. I actually try to figure it out. How to make progress with the black pieces from here. Um, yeah, this definitely this is the way to go. Okay. Interesting game, yeah. It's extremely fast. Let's see. See this game, which was very sharp. How is it going? Yep. Oh, beauty. Beautiful, strong move by Jude. Let's see. So the game was G5 happened, and well, I definitely want to see this going on because G5 move happened. And okay, so it seems like, yeah, I'm not quite sure why you want to make a move like Rook C1. How is it helping you to solve the problem on the king side? I mean, why not just bishop f1 in the position and then bishop g2, and it kind of stopped it. Then we got into this position where, so yeah, back one. Yep. So a good game by Jude. Yeah. So not short, not totally short. I mean, Rook C1, you remember that the main idea when you play the game is that you want to do an important move. You want to make a move that help you improve your position. You don't want to just make a move. In this case, the game was this Rook C1 move was play, and definitely it's not helping to improve. Like here, right? You have this position in front of you. You have you have an extra pawn, two extra pawns actually in the game. You must try to find a way to make progress with the black pieces because you're the one who's up material. And white should try to hang on to it, but you want to place your pieces in a way that they are helping you improve and to get the better position. So just in this case, this is what happening, but totally not what it was happening the with the white. I mean, yeah. So we're going back into this second round, and yeah, this is how is it going from here. Let's see now. I'm gonna check under 1,000. We have which matchup? We have Kian and Akash. Kian, let's see how many points. Kian's is 2 points out of 2. Akash is 2 out of 2, so they're playing for the first place. We have Emma, Miles, Matthew, Kian, Wolf, Jude, and Jeremy. They're all like 1 out of 2. So let's see this top game right now happening. Very important to see who will be the winner. A good tournament so far for Kian, the scientist. Gosh, that's a strong. So yes, we'll probably say the game looks even in a sense, but we could be a little bit drawish, I guess. This G4 move, maybe you want to keep thinking which moves they help you improve your position that's making your game to improve just in case this G4 move just happened. So so now this kin's coming to the king side, but make no mistake, be a little bit careful. This is not so easy. This is not something you can think you're gonna run out of it. Like, it could backfire too, because you go to get my pawns, I'll go to get yours. In this case. H4. Whoa. Yeah, this is tricky, but you can take here takes and yeah. You're being hyper aggressive in a situation. Remember, there are three types of advantages, and when you want to play for checkmate, you must be very careful of what you're doing here. Is there any ladder checkmate going on here? Maybe I'm not able to get all this one. King h6 will probably happen, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of trade-ins, and you do get a strong initiative with the white pieces, but then no more than that. I don't think that you have this winning. Ooh, not definitely not the move. Now king a6 is place. Rook d5 was mandatory. Rook takes c3, king a4, and you can start thinking from there. How do you want to handle the position? Right now, you must be thinking that if you go to an endgame, black has these two pawns. You must be very careful of what you're doing. That's why I tell you guys, if you're going to sacrifice material, if you see your opponent has a chance to grab material, then there is no longer a light calculation process to be needed. You must try to calculate as strong as you can because it's of the situation in the game. So yeah, for sure this is yeah. Now just king e6 and now your rook and g2 is not literally hidden over there now. Yeah, this move, but maybe now still plays king d6. And you do have a problem with your c3 pawn. So it seems that this section will be won by a cash. It seems like black it's dominating the game because of the checks. And yeah, you can't just get yourself carry out. So it's a Miles versus Matthew. So Matthew has this winning position for sure. Yep, Queen's high pin majority. And yeah. Well, for Miles, Matthew is playing too fast. It's just within 1 minute, you make 26 moves. So totally not. You're not letting me finish my coffee, Matthew. Let's just go back to under 300. We have one last chance over here. Ave. We're still playing one of the, let's see. It's playing good chess. Yep. Let's see what plays it. Ave is 2 out of 2 and still playing his game. So going on to the last round, we have a chance of score 2 out of 2 versus Roger. So happy to see the way he's playing. I got myself so highly motivated because I know he's such a hard worker. And I say, you know what? At some point, we'll collect all this knowledge and it's just going to be a boom. And I think the boom is starting to happen. It's playing great, amazing chess with great ideas. Just improve, not blundering your pieces. And it will be. That's when it's going to be. Okay, so let's just go over. Oh, actually, let me go under 1,000. Emma and Jude. Emma's up a piece, so Emma should probably, the butterfly should be able to win this one. Go back over 1,000. We have the game between Darren and Ivan. The game that got me thinking how to make progress from here. Well, Well, I have an idea now. Hopefully it's making way much more sense. Yeah. I mean, what do you need to stop from happening? So yeah, this is a way to stop it. So this should be the move. Whoa, look at this idea. Interesting one. I would definitely say. Yeah, you must be, yeah, this was the right way. Even myself did not think of this as a possibility. And you do have to be very careful on this one. So totally. So yeah, very rook h1, try to trade pieces and simplify the position to go to an angle with the two pawns. Maybe it makes it easier to play a move like f6 in the position. I am always saying. Mm. I see something I see around here. Let me go on there. Oh, after this. Yeah, but even if this move is not there, you still can play like King of Fate. What's the deal? Now it's down a rook, and Darren Riss will win this one. Let me see, under 1,000. No, sorry. Hmm. Let's see how we go. Okay, so from here, trying to see and search for most of the game. Yeah, what's happening over here because a little bit one of the parents asked me a little bit of didn't happen with the program. I know it's literally really overloaded these days, has crashed out because so many people actually doing chess, not only in chess kids and all the way around the world. Chess has become very popular because of the fact that we're staying home. So why not? Why not try some chess? So all systems, operating system, lead chess web pages, all of them are crashing. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so yes, because I'm just trying to give answers just to see how it goes to help up over here because some results were a little bit messed up with the system because of overloading a lot of work these days when it comes for the chess. So this is stuff what happened. Um, I hope this can be solved because you want to see how it goes from there. Um, okay, so guys, great game. I will definitely say that yes, Mr. Darren Reese will win this one for sure. Going on, second game. Um, yeah, this is how it goes. It happens in a few games. Uh, please try to get focused, work on your chess, be on it. Very happy to get the chance. Tomorrow we will be broadcasting with Coach Angel, so we're gonna do it. Totally high level chess games. We're ready for analyzing, and we're so happy to have this chance again. Coach Angel was a little bit busy these days, this last couple of days, but we're back on it tomorrow. We'll be on deck doing it. And guys, get ready. See you around. Very happy to see you and to go over the tournaments. As I see from the dates and the players, we have Jude, um, like on first place, 2 out of 2, and there are 2 out of 2. Avon was like 1-on-1, Sven Darren. So let's see how the game was going to finish up. But very happy. This session had a very strong players. We have Elliot, Guttridge, we got Vigo, Viking, we got Mats, we got Mira, we got Adrian, Darren, Show, Avon, Dura, JK. This section in the afternoon with the slow games is becoming amazingly strong. So I highly advise anybody who's out there, you have parents and everything, you want to get stronger at chess, given the kids or at least your serious slow game tournament in the afternoon, it's getting just amazing, something we want to try. Um, Work it, guys, and see you around. Keep the puzzles hard work. I am predicting that within 4 or 5 weeks, everybody over here, if you go to real chessboard, will be playing such a monster chess. That's my prediction. I see it and I know it. Best out of best. So see you guys around. See you tomorrow, and we'll be broadcasting with Coach Angel. Okay. Coach Logan says checking in between making dinners. There you go. Okay. So see you guys around and enjoy. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.